Landrigan at LobbyNH.com. As we head into this Tuesday primary, I think it's important to look back at the only televised debate in the race for governor. It obviously didn't get the highest rating in the world both nights, sometimes competing with the Democratic National Convention and other important things like Wheel of Fortune. But it was an important moment for both races, so we should look at the impact as such and what it means for this campaign. Let's start on the Republican side, with frontrunner Ovid Lamontagne had a very different approach than challenger Kevin Smith. Ovid Lamontagne was clearly speaking to general election voters as well as to people who were voting on Tuesday. He's made a calculated risk in this primary that by appealing to independents, it will help inoculate him against attacks that are going to be inevitable from the Democratic nominee. He, after all, ran for governor in 1996 as a very socially conservative Republican. He's certainly de-emphasized those issues, as did Kevin Smith in this debate, but really tried to come across as a kinder, gentler version of Ovid Lamontagne from years past, even from 2 years ago when he ran in the Republican primary for U.S. Senate. Kevin Smith, the challenger, came out firing, had some friendly shots for the frontrunner, making jokes about his age, subtly referring to the fact that he'd run for office 4 different times before, had Ovid Lamontagne. This was Kevin Smith's first campaign, and tried to present the approach of a new generation of Republicans. And I think whatever happens on Tuesday, Kevin Smith has emerged in this campaign as someone who has a bright political future, and also somebody who can lead that next generation of young Republicans, many of which were elected to the legislature in 2010. Libertarian-minded, social conservatives, fiscal conservatives. We'll see after November how many of those folks are still left in the legislature, but my hunch is a number of them will be, and it will form the basis of a revitalized Republican Party that certainly came alive in 2010.